Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Casper Network, aka Casper the Friendly Ghost, as you guys are probably all aware of now. But overall, today, I really want to address a few things and really kind of talk to you guys about some price appreciation and stuff like that. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys, please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate it. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way possible, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. But with all of that in mind, let's kind of just dive in and let's talk more so about the price per Casper and really kind of address what is going on. So first off, let's go to Casper on CoinMarketCap. So we are just sitting around this like 8.5 centile range, almost like 8 cents to 9 cents, if you will. Trading volume still kind of sitting steadily at around like 4%, which is nothing too crazy overall. But in general, I still believe that Casper has a massive amount of ROI potential. Of course, I have not bought the dip. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have not bought crypto at all in a very long time, just because I have been really kind of accumulating money on the sidelines for me moving into my new apartment, as well as, covering taxes and stuff like that. So I'm really kind of just accounting for things that I have to pay for right now, and then I could pretty much maybe buy crypto if it is still around these prices, which is probably in the next month, honestly. So I got to see what's going to happen, but overall, if I can't buy the dip, that's totally fine. I just wanted to let you guys all know that I do want to buy this dip. I just cannot afford to yet. So I will be completely honest with you guys. I'm going to be straight up with you and be transparent. So with all of that in mind, I do think that this is a great opportunity, and I pretty much told you guys that even on the chart. We came down to test these nice September lows. Now we're just kind of ranging sideways, finding some support up here. Nothing too crazy in terms of that. RSI looks a little bit, similar in a sideways trading format. Volume is still down tremendously. Similar to Quant, I think that Casper will do a similar move. If you guys aren't aware, QNT really started to break out just recently. It has a massive amount of volume in, which again, this is going to happen to a lot of altcoins. This is pretty much the same structure that we're almost in on every other altcoin. Casper right now is at these bottom digit figures. This is going to start to move very fast. And again, buying the dip here, I just want you all to understand that buying the dip here is going to net you, like almost 200% in profit. So understand that Casper is a great opportunity right now. It's an incredible opportunity, especially for those who want to invest in something that is at a pretty low price point factor. And also, it's something that is going to offer you a ton of ROI potential, because I even told you guys on the fib extensions from our current prices, like these are just bare minimum prices that we are seeing on the fib extensions, but it's like $1.56. But I do still believe that $4 to $7 is possible. I think that single digit figures are definitely in store for us this year. At least in my opinion, I see that happening very, very easily. We've been seeing so many opportunities and so many updates within the Casper ecosystem, continuing to grow and grow and grow. I'm very excited for that. In terms of the Bitcoin pair, similar in a sense. We're really kind of just awaiting for us to really kind of break out of this nice sort of sideways fashion that we're in. RSI is still on an upward trend. Not a ton of volume though. Again, volume is the lackluster thing with a lot of our altcoin holding pairs, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We got to just remain patient. We got to wait it out and really kind of wait to see what happens once we do see some volume flowing in. I just hope that the next major volume inflow is quite a lot. I hope that it is a lot of volume, and I think that it will be. I think that it's going to push our Bitcoin pair up above our demand zone, which is pretty much this on the screen right now. We are still in this nice little figure going as far back as like November, which again we're not too far off from the all-time high area. So I am awaiting that overall. So let's kind of move on and let's talk more so about some fundamental things behind Casper. And also real quick to just reiterate, I've seen a lot of people question me in the comments saying, dude, you don't talk about Casper anymore. Did you sell it? Should I sell it? I'm kind of worried. I want you all to understand that I cannot make a video on Casper every single day. And also, if you are investing, into an asset just because I talk about it, I want you to all understand, and I don't mean this to sound disrespectful or rude, you are not going to make it. You need to do the research as well. You need to read the white paper. You need to understand the technology behind this. I could only do so much for you guys, but, just don't invest just because somebody tells you to. There's a ton of YouTubers out there that will tell you to invest in the worst coins possible, that will tell you to invest in scam coins, literal pump and dumps. Do not just follow everyone because they tell you to. Do your own research and understand what you hold. But let's move on and let's talk about a few things. So I told you guys some moonshots that I'm watching for pretty much all of 2022. A lot of people were asking me about HBAR, QNT, and stuff. These four are four assets that are getting overlooked right now. People know about HBAR. People know about QNT. People know about these assets. These four, not a lot of people are talking about, especially Casper. Like Casper, not a lot of people really have a ton of attention on Casper right now. I remember when we started to break out, people were like, where can I buy this? Where can I buy this? And the same thing is going to happen yet again, over and over again. The process repeats itself. People do not want to buy when an asset is only up 0.87%, or maybe it's down from its all-time high significantly. I mean, you look at the 3-month chart, who's going to buy this? Those who are, smart individuals will buy this dip. They know where this is going to go back to. But there's a lot of people in this market, okay? There's a lot of people in this market that will only buy when an asset is up tremendously. It's weird. It's a psychological thing, but people like to buy when something's pumping. They don't like to, buy when something is ranging sideways. They don't like the boring fashion of this market. It's all psychological and it's all emotional. Do not buy pumps. Buy, consolidation. You buy the accumulation zone, which we are in right now. Okay, and that, of course, when we are talking about Casper, we look back on some memes, like for example, this meme here. I thought this was actually pretty funny, but of course, we do see here, Casper is going to make us all rich. And again, when we are talking about things like this, obviously this is just funny. It's a funny meme or whatever, but technically it is true. Like when we are talking about Casper, it's sitting at number 172 or 173 actually. Sorry. If this could just jump to like 100 to even 50 to even 25, this will net a lot of individuals a ton of money, and it's going to take a little bit of time. I'm not going to tell you guys this is going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I do believe that the ROI value, even this bull run, is very incredible. And the reason why is because in January of this year already, we've seen incredible amounts of updates. January is an active month of the Casper Network with partnerships and breaking news. Here are some of the reviewed things that happened in January. Of course, January 19th, Casper Labs partnered with D-Music to streamline the music industry with a new type of NFT platform. Casper token is enabled to be deposited and withdrawn on the Crypto.com exchange. Casper Network partnered with China's BSN to allow an open permission blockchain adaptation of the Casper Network and became the preferred blockchain for the Fasoi city. And of course, introducing of APOC NFT collection, an apocalyptic themed NFT project built exclusively on the Casper Network. And there has been so much more as well. I'm very excited for Casper, honestly, this year alone. I think that we're in store for a lot of other listings. Guys, I've always said, pay attention to more listings happening for Casper, because I do believe that we're going to see a lot more, especially if we continue, ramping up development like this, which I do believe that we will see. But also we are seeing some more things. Like for example, we're seeing comparisons to, other, networks. For example, this is an older article, but I want to, bring this back up again because guess what? Okay. First off, when we're comparing Casper to, Ethereum, we always try to, in terms of like what they're doing in power compared to Ethereum, it's such a small figure number. And we even see here, Casper drastically reduces blockchain energy consumption by a factor of nearly 554,000 for Bitcoin and 191,000 for Ethereum. That's pretty significant, okay? And I want you to all understand that this might not seem interesting to you guys. This might not seem like something that's pretty big for anybody out there, but, I've been stressing the idea that crypto adoption is happening because of sustainability in terms of some of these other assets. Bitcoin, yeah, you still hear about it here and there, But sustainability is the biggest selling point for a lot of these governments, for a lot of these areas around the world, for a lot of enterprise use cases as well. I want you to all understand that sustainability is a huge key part of the puzzle. And of course, Casper is one of the most energy efficient networks out there, not close to, like Hedera and stuff, but in general, it doesn't really need to be. All it needs to be is better than Ethereum right now, currently, and even Bitcoin. Now we also see here opinion poll. What percentage of Fortune 500 companies do you think will adopt some type of blockchain technology in the next 5 years? And we're seeing this poll here, greater than 75%. Honestly, if we are talking about Fortune 500 companies, I don't even think that they know yet, but they are already being adopted in. For an example, okay, talking about Hedera, right? Hedera is partnered with ServiceNow. 80% of the Fortune 500 companies utilize ServiceNow, which means they have a direct connection back to Hedera. If we're talking about what percentage of companies will be utilizing, blockchain technology or adopting it in the next 5 years, honestly, I see it easily being close to 100%. I think crypto is becoming way too big to be ignored. I think that this is the future. I think that this is the biggest industry so far. I think that this is going to be way bigger than the dot-com boom. I think that this is going to be way bigger than what anybody could really kind of assume it to be. And this is exactly why I hold Casper as well, because, we're talking more so about Web3, right? Web 3.0 starts getting the attention it's deserving. Metaverse plus Web3 coins equals massive parabolic moves. And honestly, I think that this is the same exact way of how I think as well. Like Web3 is such a big piece of the puzzle. I want you to all understand that Web 3.0 is truly going to be something that disrupts the entire scene of the internet. And we do know, going back to Casper, it is a Web3 coin, and it is more so being utilized for enterprise and development use cases in the Web 3.0 area. So guys, with all of that in mind, I am very bullish on Casper. I still remain bullish on Casper. I have not changed up at all. All because I don't make a video on Casper does not mean that I don't support Casper or anything like that. But with all of that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this video. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.